game. Looks like, you know, he's not going to go down in this series without a fight. But now we're going into Catalana, Terrance's favorite map. Let's see if Leenock can handle it here. If Maru's going to take a 2-0 lead. The game is up and loaded. Let's jump into it, ladies and gentlemen. At the 9 o'clock, the underdog from Yoey Flash Wolves. It's Leenock.
The Spunky Zerg.
The Spunky Zerg.
Yeah, man. Ooh, a little shaking the head there. A little frustrated from that last game.
Yeah.
Here in the bottom right, it is Maru. Up one game on a very nice Terran map.
Good Terran map.
Good Terran map. Still, nice positioning for Leenock in his spawns. Gets that third base to the top left. A little bit easier than dealing with the other position if he spawned at the top. We'd have to get like that middle base or expand closer to Maru, which is something you'd never want to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we're seeing actually Leenock go for an early gas. So he's going to go for that 14-14. Going to get Zergling speed really early. This is fantastic if there was going to be a Proxy Reaper. But unfortunately not this time.
Not this time.
Yeah, it's just going to be a standard sort of Reaper opening.
Well, I'm just thinking about the bans that we had here. And Leenock banned Nimbus, of course, so he couldn't ban this map. And that's the unfortunate thing about this map pool is both of these maps are just really bad for the matchup for Zerg. So you kind of have to play one of them no matter what. I'm pretty happy that we're not going to be seeing Nimbus in the future.
Yeah, I mean, this map isn't horrible for Leenock. It's not horrible. You can still get a pretty decent position fourth base, and you can kind of have a decent macro game. Just it's like a little bit harder to deal with drops, and positioning can be pretty awkward if the Terran gets a foothold on like a ramp or near your natural. It's obviously a lot better than Nimbus, where getting a fourth base on that map is impossible. You will simply not get one against a good Terran.
Yeah. Hard enough to hold two bases against Terran with the drops on that map.
Oh, yeah. Everything is just 100 times harder on that map.
Well, as you were saying, with a quick link speed, it would have shut down a proxy so hard, but he's going to have that to control the map a little bit, harass, get a lot of vision. First Reaper's already out. I believe he's coming to a second one. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for those multiple Reapers into Hellions.
You think he'll go into 3 Reapers?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, he will.
Ooh, eBay block, and he's going to protect that with his Reaper.
Okay, now he's definitely, but he's not going to have... Oh, he still has enough for a factory, but he's going to have a late... CC
oh, he didn't target the SCV with those lings, actually.
Oh.
Oopsie daisy, that's going to cost
Now there's a Reaper. Can it deny the lings?
Yeah, this is a big problem.
This is horrible. This shouldn't happen.
Really bad. Okay, the Queen is here. That's going to make this a lot easier, but...
Now the Queen's out of position. Reaper can try and get some work done.
Second Reaper's on the way, don't forget.
Yeah, this makes things a lot trickier. I feel like this is maybe something Maru might have done some research on. He's like, okay, he likes to go for early pull on Catalina because it is an awkward map, so I will forego an early CC, instead go for an eBay block into faster Hellions. So that's kind of a cool start. It's a nice sort of denial from Maru to start things out.
It's just it's a great way to just react to what he scouted. And he's got now the CC on the high ground. He's very safe. Just going to stick with the 2 Reapers, keep him at home, keep him safe. I like how he's transitioned already through this sort of expansion time in the early game.
Leenock being ambitious with this Overlord. 2 Marines on the way out from this reactor. He should know this is coming.
Ooh. Brave Reapers. Well, the hatch is so late. But the CC's on the high ground, the one redeeming factor.
Yeah, I mean, the CC got delayed as well, which is another problem.
Well, this Overlord will scout the starport and the CC timing, as well as there's no second gas. But it's going to cost him an Overlord, which is pretty expensive right now. In fact, he's supply blocked for just a moment here. So he goes into Lair again. You think we're going to see the same sort of Mutalisk play?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be sort of the 2-base Muter opening into a delayed 3rd base. Kind of deal with any sort of shenanigans Maru might be throwing his way. I mean, he did see that there's obviously no 3rd CC. So he knows, okay, we're going to probably see some aggression on 2-base here. I mean, we are seeing the Medivac, so it's going to be coming pretty soon as well. Spinecrawler goes down to the natural. And he's got, how many lings? 6 lings so far. He's going to need a few more than that if he wants to deal with the drop.
Yep. And it's already moving across the map with a few of these units. Okay. Gas is going up. Finishing up right now. Very, very similar opening to what we saw last game. And here comes that medevac full of Marines. He can just elevate her into the main base.
He can.
There's only 6 lanes still. He hasn't made a single extra one. He's got Larva.
He's got Larva. He wasn't expecting it, I don't think. Even though he saw the starport. This is kind of surprising. And this could get very messy.
Man, he still doesn't even see it. He doesn't know it's there. This could be disastrous. This could be game ending. He just made 5 drones with his Larva. Oh, no.
Yeah, this could be it.
This might just kill him. I think it will. What is he going to do to defend this? He's got nothing.
He's going to lose a lot of drones at the very least until he has something. He's got 3 queens with this, but that is a lot of Marines, plus Hellion Reaper to kind of deal with it.
Oh, boy. Look at that micro. Good target on the medevac, but it's just not going to be enough. Look at the supplies already. This was a disaster. He just didn't know. GG.
Wow. Okay, that shouldn't have happened. One thing that Leenock kind of skipped on was Baneling Nest, which could help against that composition, but he was just completely unprepared for that.
He was blindsided by that.
And he even scouted it, Wolf. He knew what was going on. He had an overload over everything he saw. There was 2 CC. There was a starport on the way. There was 1 gas.
So it can't be Banshee. The starport position didn't indicate Banshee either.
There was no tech lab anywhere near to that, and it could have been like an uncloaked Banshee if he really wanted to, but, I mean, he should have had something compared to nothing.
Yeah, that was...
Anything would have been good.
That was a pretty rough game there, and now, you know, his tournament life is on the line.
Yeah,
he only has 1 life left.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake there from Leenock.
That was a painful loss to take. That's the kind of loss where you want a coach to come in the booth and say, listen, man, don't freak out. I mean, I don't know what happened, but just forget about it and move on.
I don't know if you can actually tell him anything at this point. He'd probably just be like, get out of my booth. I'm so mad right now. You saw how salty he was after that first game, which was pretty good, in my opinion. I mean, it wasn't a horrible game. And now he's lost that game, which is pretty much a throwaway. You would be feeling pretty mad, pretty frustrated, especially against a kid like that who just doesn't care.
Yeah, he just doesn't care, man. 6 pool. So suggestion.
Oh, no. I hope not. Or we could see Leenock be going home very quickly.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing that on Foxtrot. Highly doubt it. Well, I mean, I just don't... I mean, you're not going to see a CC first and a Maru on this map. It's not going to happen. But obviously, that was a joke sign. I really got a feel for Leenock.